Hello and welcome to the fourth day of the Eafc 26 World Cup. Today we have Group D's Matchday 1 games. But first, let's recap yesterday's results in Group C, where Scotland had a hard-fought 4-3 win against bitter rivals England, and Czechia were too strong for Morocco, routing them 9-2. On to today's games, where we see Georgia's USA take on the Netherlands, and our first full AI game sees Sweden take on France. I will be joining John for the commentary for the first match.
Hello and welcome to Matchday 1 of Group D. We have Georgia's USA side versus the Netherlands. Georgia kicked off first and is attacking from left to right in the dark kit here. My co-commentator today is Sean. I'm John.
Good evening. Forward to this game.
I was going to say, what expectations do you have of this first game here?
I reckon I'd like to think it'll be quite even. Obviously, I think Holland probably overall have probably the better quality of players, but I think the USA still have a chance.
I think, yeah, I agree. I think George was saved from Turner in the end, just about turned it past the post. I think George might be susceptible to corners, is what I was going to say, and I think he might want to try and counter off them quickly. I think counter-attacks might be his biggest option because he'll have the space for his team to run into. Not necessarily the quickest, not necessarily the best, strongest defensively. So it will be interesting to see his approach here.
Timber did very well there to hold off Balogun there. That.
Oh, Balogun slipped through. Oh, good save by Bart Verbruggen.
He should have done better there. He should have scored.
That's one of those situations where generally, like either side, and you're looking at a goal, but straight at the keeper like that, and no dice. Oh, it was well defended by Desti. He's got caught out in possession now, though.
Great challenge. Great challenge there.
Chris Richards, the Crystal Palace man, of course. And there's one of the main men for the USA side, Pulisic, and it was a lovely through ball assist to Balogun. Timed his run perfectly and it hucked it away that time.
Made no mistake this time. Good through ball there. Pulisic had the space and then no one was close enough to Balogun there. Great finish.
It will be very interesting to see how this Dutch side responds to that setback fairly early on as well. It was inside the first 15 minutes, not something you necessarily want. Cody Gakpo storming down the left for the Dutch. Couldn't find a cross in. Neither could Reinders. And the USA break with the ball quickly. Aronson straight up to Balogun and he's through again. He's done the defender. Big Verge.
What's very interesting there is that the Dutch are just leaving one defender on, and it just leaves them open to the counter attack. They're very open at the back, and if they don't change their ways, I think it could get quite messy for them.
Oi, 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 oi. Virgil van Maguire strikes again. Balogun did very well. He really sent Van Dijk shopping there. And again, another lovely finish from Balogun. He really is going to be a key man for this US side, I think. I think the main weakness with the Dutch here is they're full of Liverpool players who obviously haven't played very well this season, have they, Sean?
I'm not going to talk about that. Past in the past now. Season's over. World Cup.
Yeah, form doesn't mean a thing, does it?
No.
Van der Ven proving that there. Decent tackle from him to cut out a very dangerous situation that Pulisic had there. Almost played Balogun through again. Look at that Balogun. He's just on the shoulder of Van Dijk the whole time. Verge managed to step in there.
USA are playing quite narrow when they're going forward. I feel like they could probably do more of their width, get Pulisic more on the ball.
I don't see it as too much of a bad thing necessarily because the Dutch, well, there we go, are spread quite wide and the gaps appear through the middle of the centre-backs just like that, and it's 3-0 in under half an hour, and Balogun's got his hat-trick already.
Just too easy for the USA there. Just a few passes in and they're in, and Balogun, after his first chance where he probably fluffed it, he's red hot now.
He's very much made up for that first mistake, and yeah, he's more than made up for it for his teammates. But again, look at the space in and around this Dutch defence. Unfortunate with the passes this time, the Americans, but they can just pass through the line so much, and there's just so much space. Oh, George is toying with them here. Dutch defence, they're really scrambling across the line, trying to follow the ball. Virgil. Good blocking on Tillman there.
Netherlands aren't really offering much going forward. They look shaky at the back as well.
Yeah, I have to agree. This Dutch side, they sort of get hold of the ball fairly well and they pass forwards well, but it's just in that final third, in and around the box, just like that from Reinders, just no end product or anything close. They're not even really getting much of a chance. They had that first shot early on, but that's been it so far.
Good come around there in the middle of Dest.
Getting that good coverage for Vovchyna, of course. That's what he comes to expect of his cameraman.
All the position that the Netherlands are having right now, they can't find a way through at the moment. They're struggling to find the gaps in the space, and to test this USA defence.
And just like that, even when they do find the pass through the line, the US defence is so hot at stepping on to the Dutch, giving them a bit of pressure, and more often than not, they're winning it back straight away. Frimpong, though, on the byline. Ah, that's poor from Dumfries.
That's much better play there from the Netherlands, but yeah, poor in the end.
It was such a well-worked position from Frimpong. Hold it on the byline, work it back across the box, and just, you want that ball in. Here's Memphis Depay. Not sure if that hit the post or if that was a good save from Turner there. Either way, the US with a little late scare at the end of the half.
Yeah, the Netherlands there should have made the most of that chance right at the end there. They should have passed it through. Taking the shot there probably wasn't the best option there. The Netherlands have had more possession.
The Dutch 59% possession. And as has been the story with a lot of the games so far in these first matchday games, possession doesn't mean a lot. It's what you do with the ball. Yeah,
the USA have definitely capitalised on any mistake the Netherlands have made. See how they get on in the second half. And the Netherlands have a fight. Can they get a goal back? Make it a bit more interesting. We'll have to wait and see. Getting some joy down the left-hand side. Beyond's got the ball here. It's Birch. Timber.
It's just so regressive. They're in the middle of the pitch, De Jong, and he just plays it back. Gravenberch, so much space ahead of him. He plays it back.
Kind of comfortable save there. Yeah, definitely.
Some better forward passes and they get the ball in the box.
So where that was in the first half, but USA are almost through there. Virgil and Dyke managed to get the interception.
As slow as he might be, he can still read the game fairly well.
That's true. And they've got a chance here with Memphis. No, he can't get the pass off, but he wins the ball back again. There's a chance. Great save by Turner. Best chance of the game for them comes in the 53rd minute. But now
they're going to get counted from it straight away.
They are, yes. Balogun's through.
One ball up the line.
Will he make it 4? Oh, a good save by Balogun.
I expected a lot more from this Dutch side. This is poor.
Clearance away by Cody Gakpo. Aronson's able to pick it back up and then start going forward again. Adams with the ball. Oh,
Oh,
very late challenge there by Gravenberg. Break it now to USA, which is at the ball. Does make the most of it there. And the Netherlands break. That post got it on the wing. Still going. Dest has managed to make the intercept.
back by Dest. Brilliant.
This is through to Balogun and missed the tackle. Pulisic is through here. Can he make it 4? Another great save. Can he get it? Oh, it's hit the post. That is very unlucky. Very unlucky.
It's about what I would expect from Pulisic, having watched him for years at Chelsea. And yeah, very unlucky from Aronson. Just the outside of the post there. Not quite able to cut the angle. Oh,
That's getting joy.
Got a bit of purpose.
They're getting some joy down this right wing. They get the ball in. Humphries has it. Beyond. Oh, great bit of play there. Another great save by Turner.
I dare say if that was Memphis and not Gakpo, that could have been a goal.
Rangers got it. Oh, another good save. Turner is playing very well in goal for the USA. Keeping the Netherlands out. Goes for another corner. Looks like they're going to go short again. No, they don't. They go long. And the USA have managed to get the ball back. Can they break? Balogun's got it at the moment. He's waiting for the pass. Robertson's got it. Chips it over to... Oh, no, it's intercepted there.
Maybe not in the air around Van Dijk, but it was lovely hold-up play from Balogun.
The Netherlands are definitely playing better this half. I just felt they probably just gave themselves too much to do this half, being 3-0 down after the first half. USA can be a bit more patient and just pick them off on the counter, which it looks like they can do here. But Kenny's on the ball. He gets the ball through. Tillman. And there's number 4.
Oh. Lovely finish. Verbruggen can keep that one out.
No, he's done his best to try and keep his team in the game, but I think that's too far actually for the Netherlands. I think they're going to just be playing for pride for the rest of this game. They've had some chances, but they just haven't been able to capitalise on the chance they've made, whereas the USA have.
I think at this point they're definitely going to have to just try and stop the rot, not necessarily go for the consolation, just hold it to the 4. Goal difference could play a very big part in this group.
It could do.
Of course, there's France, still another team in this group.
There's there by the USA, and they're off on the counter again. Robertson's got it.
Oh, Van Dijk again, caught, coming to the man.
Pulisic is through.
Out of position.
Pulisic finally gets his goal. 5-0 USA.
It's a good finish. As I was saying, Van Dijk just getting dragged out of position, and Balogun just the pass around the corner, and the USA are in again.
So we do have Sweden and France coming up next, and then Matchday 2 is going to be tasty for this group because depending on how the Sweden and France game goes, the USA do play France, which could potentially be a group decider.
That'll be a big game, given how this game's played out.
Yes. And France probably being obviously good chance there by Renders, just wide. France potentially being maybe one of the pre-tournament favourites. It would go a long way to seeing how this group unfolds. USA still looking for another goal here. Oh, just offside there by Aronson. 10 minutes left.
Beautiful ball up to him. Will the US press on to try and get more? Or they just try and extend their goal
Just like they are.
advantage?
Another great ball by Pulisic. But Kenny's got it. And there it is. There's number 6. Netherlands completely outclassed by the USA. Didn't think I'd be saying that at the start of the match.
This is an absolute riot the USA are running here. They know a thing or two about those, and Well, 6 is a good number for that as well.
Yeah. Who's your man of the match for this game?
Oh, it's between 3 for me, I must say.
Yeah.
I think Balogun up top, he's been exactly what they've needed. He's held it up when he needed to. He's made the runs in behind when he's needed to. He's been absolutely clinical. I think Dest on the right-hand side, he tracked back very well. He's attacked very well down the right too. Won the ball back a lot for this USA defence. But also Matt Turner in goal as well. He's really done very well to keep a clean sheet, to be honest. The Dutch have had some good chances.
Yeah, that's true.
He's made some very good saves.
Can you choose one?
I mean, personally, I would have to go with the striker. I appreciate the striking play, but who would you pick?
I think Balogun as well. He's been the difference up front between the two teams. He's been able to take his chances, whereas none of the Dutch players have been able to.
I think definitely for that first half as well, he really made the difference, and he's made it easy for this US side to cruise the second half as well.
Absolutely. All the subs come on. With 30 seconds left of the game.
Will we see any big impact subs here? Probably not.
The one last chance for the Dutch.
Can they get the consolation?
USA have managed to.
Mackenzie.
And there we
Sucking
go.
It out.
Well,
wow.
A very, very one-sided game. Probably not what we were expecting. Balogun there, collecting the match ball. There we have it, 6-0 to the USA.
I think George will be a very surprising dark horse this tournament with this US side, if this game's anything to go by as well.
Yeah, he probably is, well, potentially one of the underdogs. He's, it looks good so far. Let's see how he gets on in the rest of the group. Thank you for tuning in for this game. Stick around, we have got the Sweden and France game coming up next. I just want to say thank you for joining me on commentary today.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
In the second match of Group D, it was France who took an early lead through Mbappe with a low-driven finish past the keeper. But it wasn't until the 70th minute until France stopped their second, with Mbappe once again producing a great finish, and he completed his hat-trick in the 84th minute of the game, finishing 3-0. Let's have a look at the table after those games. USA top the group with France in second. There will be some crucial games in Matchday 2 to see who makes it through to the knockout. With Matchday 1 completed for all groups, let's look at the top scorers and assists so far. Torres leads the way on goals scored with 6. As for the assists, it's a much tighter affair with 6 players on 3 assists. Next up is Matchday 2 for Group A, which sees Germany take on Mark's Norway and John's Spain host Mexico, where those teams will be seeking a win to make it through to the knockouts. So come back same time tomorrow to catch these games. If you have not already, please subscribe and turn notifications on so you don't miss the next video. Thanks for watching.